Hello everybody, I'm a simple gamer. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Gonna continue on with Zhang Hua's storyline, I guess. I decided to just go straight to Badior in the middle of nowhere instead of exploring so that I can finish the quest. Also, as I was exploring Mondstadt again, I got this unusual hilichurl somewhere. It was like around here somewhere. So yeah. Anyways, just gonna glide down. Hopefully make it. And hopefully nothing attacks me. I do wonder how much of this quest is left though. There's this random thing down there that I want to get, but I know I shouldn't. Oh, I see something there. Nope, don't go get it. I probably have a lot of them anyways. I guess a violet grass or whatever. Okay, I made it. This should be fine now. Hopefully I don't have to fight anything here. Who's attacking me? Oh, this thing? I'm gonna try to ignore it. And it worked.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liu Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
I think the Commerce Guild is gonna come for his butt.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
That's not 100,000.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilichurls.
Okay, we're fighting.
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
That exchange was so weird. So awkward. I guess I can explore this place now, since I have to find the carts anyways. free rocks for me though. Always nice. I'm not breaking them though. That takes too much effort. Huh? This is awkward. I just want the Geoculus. This actually works. Nope, never mind. Huh. Okay, give me a sec. Maybe from the left side? Let's try this way. Nice. Also, you can't climb this? I'm pretty sure you can climb this. I want that chest. Okay, let's go get it. Ow.
Let's spark things up a little.
Ow.
Let it rain. Go for
Ah. Dangerous.
Cool it.
Somebody dodged that shot. I didn't dodge that one. Take care of this guy next. This guy. Aim properly, please. Come on. All I want is a chest, and now I can look for the cards. Wait, where's the other guy? I don't see him. Oh, he like respawned back with full shield for some reason.
Come a little closer.
Kinda dumb. Oh, he went right over the cards. Get myself a shield. Why can't I switch? Much better. Okay, time to finish him. One more. That took a little bit too long. I do want to see what's up the mountain. What's this guy doing? Uh-huh. Let's see. I guess I just want to see what's around me. I'm pretty sure I can't climb that since that's too close to red zone, which I can't cross yet. What's that thing? Random scarecrow? Okay. I don't want to go over there yet. That's for a different session. Same with down there. Okay, there's actually nothing up here. Oh, I fell. I do want to see what that thing is, though. Can't go over there. Okay, never mind. No, I shouldn't go there. At least I know that there's nothing on the mountain.
I'll race you there.
Fight these guys. Well now. Random Hilla trolls here. Oh,
My.
my indeed. I think that's one cart. Oh. Wait, I didn't get a shield. Oh well.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Okay. That's it?
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it. I'll race you there.
Yeah, I get distracted too easily.
Oh, yeah, we found it. Check out all that core lapis. Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayun Commerce Guild to collect it later.
Nothing that way. There are these guys, but eh. Waypoint? I mean viewpoint. Whoops, I missed this guy. That's one guy.
Another one down.
Beyond the chasm. Couple of rocks. And no chests. I see the cart. But I do want to see what's up here. Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Here we go. Loads of core lapis here. Quick, make a note of the location. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them.
Ooh.
Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Don't worry about me, I'm just looking around. Bunch of stuff down there. Which I'll have to get later. Anyways, let's just go back then. There's a bunch of stuff down there though. I guess I do want to climb that mountain and see what's up there. Okay, I'll at least do that.
Don't get frostbite. What's the hurt?
Try not
Oh
to
dear.
enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Easy. If I can
Free.
not get stopped by flowers.
Freeze.
That's that. Yeah, I had to explore at least the top of here, see if there's anything up here. The bottom part I can leave for later. Nothing really. There's a plane down
What's the
there.
hurry?
I can't go any further that way. Huh, do I jump down? Yeah, I'll jump down. Nope, nothing's coming into view. I can climb back up. Okay. I'm satisfied. Random mint in the middle of nowhere. Nothing else over on this side. I guess all the stuff is like that area. A bunch of items that I left behind.
What's
Whoops.
the hurry?
More carts for me to steal from. If I stop climbing.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chang the Ninth's place.
Too bad I can't teleport back here when I want to explore. I do want this Geoculus, if possible. If not, I'll just teleport. Ow. Since I saw it, I had to get it. Anything else up top? No? Okay. Teleport time. I'm expecting this, and then the reveal, and then one last battle.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry Maocai's thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry Maocai's thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Would anyone really trust Paimon though?
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
One more thing. Wait, what? I thought the warehouse would be here. Interesting. I guess it's time to explore this mountain. Welp. Let's go. $33. Doable.
Dodge this.
Let it rain.
Get him. That's half HP already. Not bad.
Oh, so sorry.
I do like that animation though, but I feel like it's just doesn't do that much damage. I guess it's not supposed to do damage when it's like a support type of burst. I guess I can jump down. Ooh, books, hopefully. Oh, never mind. That's too bad. Guess I'll fight this guy too. Oh, that shield. I really dislike how he just like there.
Let's spark things up a little.
Let it rain.
That should do a lot of damage. Yep. Ow. Well, that was easy. Nothing down there that I can see. I guess I can keep going up. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw a ceiling. I'll follow it after I get this chest. Ow. Wow, that's super annoying.
Come a little closer.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
You're in.
I can't see.
Come a little closer.
Seriously, I can't see. So much stuff to do.
Frostbite.
One more. Oh, never mind. One more. Exquisite chest. Just let me get the stuff in peace. Now where'd that Sealy go? Yeah, I can rest here. Good. Did Sealy go back down? Oh yeah, it did. Next is up here. Oh, just here. Ah, so much stuff to do. How'd I get that? I mean, I could just build a path. Or I could just like climb and then... Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna climb. Geo butterfly. Hopefully I don't run out of stamina. I know, I'm supposed to go to the warehouse. I'll go after I do this. This looks so awkward. Alright, this should be good enough. Defeat 2 enemies.
Dodge this.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
Just gotta keep freezing them.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Cool.
Ah, stuck. Ow. Whoa, I'm all done for. Okay.
No one escapes my...
Almost there. One of the easier challenges, I think. Okay, let's get out. Wait, how'd I get out? Teleport. Okay, let's do this for real. I do want to climb to the top of that mountain, but it might take too long, so I'm probably just gonna fly from the side. Yeah, I'll explore that later. That challenge was cool enough for me. For now. Oh. Oh. I have to get this though. It's like right here. And I'll run over. Nice. That's the warehouse? Okay. Hey, guess who's here?
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Maocai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair.
I'm pretty sure the Traveler and us don't either.
So go on then. Tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Maocai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Maocai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree.
Once again, someone doesn't belong here.
Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Let's see what level this guy is. Ow.
You're open.
This is very annoying. What was that guy doing? This comboing though, it just keeps going. One more guy.
No, my sword!
Oh,
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Frostbite.
I mean, I know I should use him, but so much easier with Lisa and Kaya.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
I saw this coming.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Chou, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Maocai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
That's not wrong.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny-speaking, book-reading, guhua geeking Xing Chou are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Okay, Xing Chou. I gotta remember that.
So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maocai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
What? What is this? Oh, the bad writing. Yeah.
Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off.
I think Paimon's staring at the wrong person.
Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Yes, I got 6. I'm still missing some though, which kind of sucks. Oh, gotta climb those ladders again. Almost done, I think. Oh, Traveler's HP. Look at all the stamina I have.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
He's still so rude towards the inhabitants of this place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Oh, maybe I should have read the book before I returned it.
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
That's... You can't say that.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it.
What?
What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Done. Got a travel guide. That's cool. Ooh, rank 27. I still need 2 more though to get to the next story quest. He's so nice now. It still calls this place a dump though. I don't want jades, I want books. Books, I tell you. VP level 5, which I don't really care about. Just free stuff. Anyways, that's that quest done. Next time I'm probably gonna go explore the ships off the coasts. Depending on how long they take, I might do one or both. But that's gonna be it for this one, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.